I somehow invent a web slinger and I am Spider-Man, no one's saying anything.
Shit.
No one's saying anything.
You would.
Oh, you gotta be close to this one.
Alright. And then you decided last time
Yes.
that we took the chairs a little bit so we can sit there.
That's gonna be impossible. I have to talk. Hello! Oh,
Careful, angle it.
snap that off. That side. Cheersy! Oh, fancy dancy.
Oh.
The Only Buzz People, episode 10.
Well, you know,
That
some
is
of
really
us
good
have
apple.
some of us have to go to work later, right?
Yeah. I was gonna say I have to fall asleep eventually.
Ah,
But
night shift.
welcome. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I can't hear shit in these.
No.
But let's see. Oh, there they go. There it goes. But anyway, so I figured we'd geek out today. That's the shirt. Well, you can't see it on the audio, but I'm wearing a Spider-Man shirt, and he's wearing
I'm wearing the Kame House
Kame House.
Dragon Ball Z jersey.
Yeah.
I said came house like you came in the house, and that's not good.
What? You don't watch anime at all?
No.
How do you spell
Blasphemous.
Came with a K?
And for those of you
I thought it
who,
was a pun.
for those of you who don't know whose costume I'm wearing, I'm doing the Hank Hill. Alright, see I got the blue jeans. Got the plain white tee tucked in.
Oh,
Fits
no.
perfectly crisp. And I
God.
got the cowboy boots.
Damn it, Bobby!
I don't know who that is.
Oh, jeez.
You?
Oh, you know.
Oh, the cartoon guy who sits by the fence,
Yeah.
and he sells
From
propane.
King of the Hill.
I sell propane and propane accessories.
You don't want glasses.
My glasses are in there.
Oh, you sound like a bitch.
Yeah,
But
you,
no.
It's
you
fine.
need the glasses.
I need the glasses.
Well, I was gonna start off because this could get very divisive very quick. Are you guys Marvel people, or are you DC people? Because I'm actually super concerned. Because you obviously we're all geeks in this room. You wore a geek shirt. I slapped this on. You didn't know. Sorry, last minute change. But anyway, I'm actually curious. I'm gonna go and say Marvel guy.
Marvel for sure.
Okay.
DC animated movies
Okay.
are
that's a good-
amazing. Marvel animated stuff, not so much.
I'll give them that.
But movies, Marvel.
Well, I
'cause
like
DC
the
can't
dark
make-
edginess. of the
DC can't make a movie that has a consistent plot to save their life. Well, I guess they did. Wonder Woman. But
Oh, there we go.
also the movie was, 2.5 hours long?
Yeah.
The first
about,
one.
About World War II stuff that we've
World War
seen a
I,
million
I think.
times.
I've got one problem with some of the DC movies. How they have like a new Batman every movie. They change Batman's pretty much. But you know what I think is weird? How old is Batman?
He's supposed to be old, like in his 50s.
No.
How old is Batman?
Batman and like Batman Beyond when he's super old, he looks like
He's
like
like in his
70.
80s or 90s. Yeah.
Yeah, like he looks like old.
He's
Very
stuck like
old.
being 45.
I don't know
could
how
you,
old
Would
they
you
say he
imagine
is.
that? Being stuck as a comic book character forever being 45 every day of your life.
Could you imagine being Ben 10, just staying like
That'd be dope.
just saying,
being a little kid.
or Ash just being
Hey, I've got
10?
this little bracelet.
No, because they had him when he was a teenager. They finally grew him up a little bit.
Yeah.
And there's one episode where he goes to the future. Ben 10.
Oh well, yeah.
He goes to the future, sees himself as an adult. That's closure.
Oh yeah,
I
doesn't
feel
he
like
have
Bruce
like
Wayne
a?
never gets that. He's
Does
just
he have a
always
big old
45.
beard and stuff?
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute. I thought you guys were gonna be. That was a good answer. I thought 50 was a good answer. That's old. And then
No,
he's usually like 20
in his, he's like in
Oh.
his 40s. He's in his 40s every time.
When he is Batman, yeah, he's like late 30s before he like becomes Batman. I think like.
Yeah, he was like late 30s when he found Ra's al Ghul, starts training the mountains, all that stuff. If you follow that storyline.
So he's like peak, like right at the.
wait, is that different than
Peak
the
of
other
his prime.
Batmans?
No, they're all that way. They're
Oh.
all supposed to be like grand, mature enough, all
No,
that
I meant the
other
Ra's al Ghul thing. Is that different?
stuff. Depends on what storyline you want, man.
Right.
You
That's
know,
what I
the
meant.
original Batman storyline was nothing like he is today. You guys know that, right?
Nope.
Have you ever read the original Batman?
Nope.
He walks around with the same gun that killed his parents in like the 30s. It is
Yeah,
dark. It is cool.
That's what the new Robert Pattinson movie is supposed to kind of be. Because that's on his chest, the bat emblem is the gun from his parents being killed.
What?
I don't know how
No
a gun looks
way.
like a bat. Yeah, the original Batman did. He walked around with the same gun that killed his parents, and he'd kill bad guys. He He wanted revenge, not even justice.
They talk about it in the Batman Begins movie where he.
Oh, they do?
Well, he goes in with the gun. It's not the gun that killed his parents, but he goes in with that gun and he's trying to kill the murderer.
Yeah, read about it. Read about the original version
dope,
of him.
Though. But I'll post it right there.
Then in the 50s,
but
things
that's
got
the
to.
image I get.
Yeah, yeah. The bat symbol. That's the gun. Like.
Holy shit! Those are hilt. That's the hilt.
Yeah.
I'll be dag-nabbed.
Dude, that's awesome.
Robert Pattinson. When did that Twilight kid?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I hope they.
He's Batman
I hope they
now.
make a Twilight joke in the movie. Like they have to. Right?
No,
have you guys
have
seen?
to.
Speaking of,
Why are you so sparkly?
Have you guys seen what you do in the what we do in the shadows?
No, with is it the British show? The vampire?
Yeah, the vampire show.
It's got the same dude, Denham Renham.
No shit.
He goes on there, one of the vampires, and he goes on and he's like, he's trying to impress this new overlord that's coming to like check up on them, make sure they've taken over the world, and he goes, buy me glitter. I need lots of glitter. I want to shine like Twilight.
Well, I got something kind of controversial there for our people listening today.
Okay. Closure. This will be closure. Okay. So the gun in the Batman that's making is going to be kind of similar to that. Where does he learn his skills?
He doesn't. He's got a gun. This was the 30s.
Well, he doesn't.
Yeah.
Batman.
In this one, this is supposed to be like year one of Batman. Like,
well,
okay.
Well, I don't like that.
Before he's 40, I get that.
Yeah, he's like, Robert Pattinson's age probably. Robert Pattinson.
What,
It looks
30?
like he's playing like the same age of character.
Well, the armor looks like he made it. You know, like if I had money and I was 20 something, I'm like, I don't want to have people find out and I made this suit. It looks like that.
You know what I'd wear? Hockey pads. What's the difference between you and me? I'm not wearing hockey pads. I'm the Batman.
Oh, do you guys see Michael Keaton's he did like a graduation speech for someone, and like he gets through this whole really good speech, and at the end he goes, I just have 2 words for you guys before I go, and those 2 words are, I'm Batman. He walks off stage.
I'd be like, that's my graduating speech forever.
Dude,
That'd be
Michael
awesome.
Keaton is the Batman, and
I never watched
I can't
the
wait for him
Keaton's
to play
Batman?
Batman again.
I can see it. Christian Bale did a good Batman, though.
Oh yeah, those 3 movies
Ben
are
Affleck,
awesome.
Those were
he's
great.
got the torched character right. I don't see why people hated on Ben Affleck.
I liked him.
I don't think he was dynamic enough as an actor, but I think he's dark enough to be Ben Affleck.
I don't think what happened to the Justice League and that whole Batman thing, I don't think that was necessarily like his fault. Like I think he just got so disappointed in how it ended. That first one ended up turning out, and then he was gonna direct his own standalone Batman movie, and I feel like he would have had an uphill battle to like after Batman versus Superman. And after all these other flops, like he didn't want to have to go back and try to
Redo it all.
remake what Batman should be.
Matt Damon as Robin.
What?
That would be amazing.
They're in everything together. They're like best friends.
He's a little,
Matt Damon
he's a
just
little
looks
older
young.
now.
So
I mean,
Matt Damon's like what, 47?
yeah, I thought he's the same age as he is.
like
probably
45?
Nightwing
50?
then, or whatever he goes by. He goes by several different things.
You know what was a good?
Later on.
Dude, Matt Damon as Nightwing would be.
That would be.
Lit.
I could see that.
Is he dark?
Matt
Matt Damon?
Nightwing. Is he like a dark, or is he like a cheery kind of young guy?
No, he's
Nightwing?
He's
Nightwing is a tortured soul.
Yeah,
of what used
he's
to be
like
achievable.
after Batman has like broken him as a human. He looked up to Batman his whole life, and then I don't know what he did.
Like
but
never gets his approval.
Yeah, he never gets his approval. Batman's always shitting on him, and so he's like, "Fuck
Damn.
you! I'm
Bane
gonna go."
cripples him, right? This is after Bane cripples him. Bane breaks his back.
And then Nightwing kind of just says, "Fuck Batman! I'm gonna go do my own thing," and then he is Robin for like a short period of time
With
and
a
then,
mullet. He has a mullet.
and then he becomes
You gotta throw that in there.
Nightwing, and he's fucking brutal. Like,
Is he?
have you seen the new Titans?
No, but
show?
Robin's badass in that one.
Yeah, that show is crazy. I binged it when I was in
What
Europe
is it
last summer, and it's on DC's streaming service now. But it
Damn.
was on Netflix. Like the first season was on
That
Netflix.
sucks.
I have it on Movie Box Pro. I don't pay for shit. They've got everything: Netflix, Amazon, Hulu, Yeah.
We purchase everything legally.
No.
I don't give a fuck. I don't pay for shit. Get MovieBox Pro. They're not even sponsoring us. That's just a good ass app. I play it on my phone. I cast it to the TV.
Well, because they have season 2 now, right?
Yeah, season 2 or 3. No.
Because I remember I saw the like trailer for Titans, and he like straight up it was like MA, like it was mature rated, and I'm like, I have to watch that now.
It's not like the Teen Titans show whatsoever. They've kind of taken those liberties with those characters.
I like the Teen Titans show.
Well,
I did when I was a kid.
We all do, but like
the one on Cartoon Network.
It's like this is like it's fucking brutal. Like that show is insanely brutal. Like Batman or the Robins fight. Like
wait, which Robins?
The Robins.
Tim Drake and Dick Grayson.
No shit.
Yeah, like it's crazy. Like they hate each other because they're both trying to fight for the praise.
Robins.
Yeah.
Dude, there's what? 3 or 4?
You not know there's multiple Robins?
What do you think happens?
So you're telling me Bruce Wayne, the Batman, fucked up 4 people as sidekicks? He goes, it's just the guy.
That's more than
that's
that,
just
because
Robins.
then there's Batman Beyond.
That's just Robins?
Which is his grandson, I want to say. The grandson of him and Ra's al Ghul's daughter.
Yeah.
Batman Beyond. Yeah, he fucks up Robin enough times and he just gives up. And then he's got a grandson out there, or a son out there.
But he doesn't know that, and eventually he comes to, he finds Bruce Wayne's lair, and then he becomes the new Batman, and then he's fighting for Bruce Wayne's attention. And
is that what they tried to do in the last Christian Bale movie?
No.
Where the dude named Robin, his last name's Robin, and he goes to the Batcave and then finds it.
No. But that was just like a little Easter egg. Like that was just like them saying like, "Hey, we know what you guys want, and we're never gonna give it to you." That's kind of like that was.
Good job, Christopher Nolan.
Put this on Twitter. # bring back the Flying Graysons.
What does that mean?
Quit coming up with new storylines for Robin, okay? We all like him being part of a circus, him being acrobatic. That's part of his shtick. That's what makes him great. That's why he's so agile, You take away that, and in the last movie they made him like a social worker, cop kind of guy. He never was. He was a circus worker. And his family died. They burned out his tent.
He was never gonna be Robin. Like the whoever the director was has come out and said
Christopher Nolan. Yeah,
he said that it was literally
kind of red herring.
Yeah, it was just a like, here's.
It was like a good way to end it, to be honest.
Yeah, it was. It was
like you leave him like that.
That actor would have been a good Robin though.
Oh, he would have been great.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah, he's so good.
He'd been great. I just didn't know that there was a whole complex. I thought he was like
him as Nightwing.
Not now.
Dude, with the mullet and everything, he looks like he could be Nightwing if you read.
Pretty sick.
Looks are different. I'm talking about pure if he's dark, I'm not gonna look. I'm gonna be like the dude from Third Rock from the Sun, the little kid who was the alien. You know what I mean?
Like the gay dude on that '70s show.
Yeah.
See, I was sheltered. I never watched that show.
Oh, that show is. It's amazing. I love that '70s show. You get into the last 2 seasons, I can take it or leave it, but the first 4 or 5 seasons are just awesome.
You know who I really want to see be Joker? Who was that detective in the Boondock Saints? The crazy one with the weird voice. You know what I'm talking about? The one listening to opera, dancing around and shit.
No.
I haven't seen the Boondock Saints in so long.
Never seen it.
I'm gonna Google.
I saw it on a.
He would be a damn.
I saw it on a band trip on the bus. One time.
So you're telling me you got an extensive look at the Boondocks?
Yeah.
Kind of like this. The bus.
VIP seats. Okay. Dude, that was a good thing.
Because if you were in the back of the bus.
Yeah, no.
I got it.
They had the pull down screens or whatever on the bus, but
there's no pull down screens on a bus.
Okay, right. William Dafoe.
Not pull down. They were just there or whatever, but they had the screens.
William Dafoe would be the perfect Joker.
I don't know what I don't know why I can't see what you're talking about. William Dafoe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Look at his face.
Would be the perfect Joker, William Dafoe.
Yeah.
Joaquin Phoenix.
I don't know.
Did all right.
Joaquin Phoenix did amazing.
That was a great movie.
It was good.
That movie was.
William Dafoe.
That movie fucked me up for
Joker.
2 days.
Dude, I left the theater life's ruined, life's fucked. What's going on?
Yeah,
here?
for real.
I watched it in my living room. MovieBox Pro.
That's why you gotta watch it. I'll give that to Moose.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta watch it in theaters. That's what the coronavirus did. It ruined theaters for people. Because when you watch a movie in a theater and it's dark, alone, you got this big screen. It's weird. That's why it's my go-to peaceful zone. Because I don't focus on anything else but that movie. which is good and bad, because then if it's the Joker, it messes me up.
Oh, dude, it messed me up.
And I go home,
bad.
I'm like, I guess I'll just sleep today.
He brought a new element to the Joker, but I really want to see William Dafoe as the Joker.
Now, was that an accurate line for the Joker? Like, comic book wise? Is that an actual, like...
Well, that's the good thing about the Joker. They give him almost no backstory.
He has no
and whenever
backstory.
they do, it's
I thought,
always...
I thought before that movie they made one. And they were like, this is the official.
They've made them, but like the whole thing is like when the Joker came out, there was no backstory. Like,
damn.
Like he
and
now.
Every time you think you get some closure on them, they change it. The only consistency right now with Joker is each one represents a new drug.
I thought that was a myth.
Well,
that's a real thing.
Like in the
each one represents being on a different drug. Jack Nicholson, he was cocaine.
Because he was on
Heath
cocaine.
Ledger, I think, was amphetamines. Don't quote me on that.
No clue. It was the first time I heard
last
of
one
this.
was LSD and Xanax. And then I can't remember what Joaquin Phoenix is, but if you follow each Joker and what they bring to the table, each one definitely represents a different type of drug abuse.
I think it's just the different approach to the character. Like, I don't think it's... For when you said cocaine, I said, isn't Jack Nicholson always on cocaine? And then you're like, oh, and then...
Yeah.
Wasn't Heath Ledger on amphetamines? And then he died from...
I don't know what he died from.
Sleeping medication or something? I don't remember. But I think I've heard that somewhere. But anyway, I guess that's good. At least it's open for interpretation. But I do like a set... Like, if it's a badass story, I'd like to see that.
Oh, I'm sorry. The Jared Leto Joker was meth, and Heath Ledger was heroin.
Oh.
I was gonna say I can't see the Joker being LSD. LSD is literally love. It's literally love in a little square. That's literally what LSD is. So what? I can't see that being the Joker.
Oh, because it fires the good feelings in your head?
Yeah.
Like the 50s Joker from bam! He was LSD. Apparently.
Okay, yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Bam! Yeah, but also like that Joker was like only being like
it was the 50s.
He was only beating he wasn't even beating Batman up or anything.
No.
He was just making Batman's life hell because he thought he was hilarious.
Around, yeah.
So I could see that.
That makes sense.
That's my favorite kind of Batman too, like the original Alan West Batman.
I've never seen it.
And he's like,
what? Come on, man.
I can't watch old shit. I can't.
Dude, it's
Batman's
so good.
hilarious.
It's so funny.
Come on, Robin, let's go. And they're wearing the tights. I'm like, I can see your dicks, dude.
It's cheesy, but it's supposed to be cheesy.
Dude, it's so funny. It's supposed to be like
cheesy.
An acid trip. That's what the 50s Batman's supposed to be.
They're like, everyone's already on this. They'll really double when they watch it. It's fine.
Yeah, that's literally what it is. Like, there's a whole scene in Batman where they're all dancing. Like, Batman and Robin get drugged, and they're all dancing with all the villains. And they're all like on a submarine partying. Like,
that sounds horrible. Now that I have what I have now, I wouldn't want
50s,
those.
But I think they made it in the 70s. I think they did. It's still technically.
I'm pretty sure it came out in like 56.
Well, they've got color, don't they? They didn't have color TVs in the 50s, did they? No, because I Love Lucy and all that other shit wasn't.
Yeah, you're right. I've seen it. I've seen it in color.
Happy Days, Fonzie type.
What was the dark thing you were going to talk about?
What dark thing? Oh, the twist. Very controversial thing. Aquaman is not the most useless DC hero. He's not.
He was badass in the movie.
He was. That was all Jason Momoa.
Yeah, that dude's a badass human being.
He is. I think that the most useless DC superhero of all time, Green Lantern, Hal Jordan. That's it. And I can prove
I was wrong. It was 1966, not 56 when the show came out.
66.
60s Batman. But they make everything look 50, so it's...
No! Ah!
You gotta watch it. It's cool. But, yeah. Hal Jordan, Green Lantern, most useless superhero in DC Universe. And I can prove it.
How about Ezra Miller's Flash?
You didn't like it? You didn't like him as the Flash?
No.
No?
I think he's a whiny little prick, honestly.
As a person or as the...
That's just what he seems like. He seems like exactly who he would be off screen.
Did you see him choke that woman?
I've heard that, and that's why I'm like... I didn't like him on screen ever, and I thought the Flash shoot looked fucking terrible.
Did it? I liked the mechanical...
The latest Flash or whatever?
Yeah, and then like the little point where they had like... They were trying to show flat, like the... not the Flash.
Like that show where he's
not the Flashpoint. What's the...
Oh, yeah.
the Speed Force. When they were trying to show the Speed Force in the new movie, it looked so bad. Like, I watched it in the theaters. It looked so bad. I had no idea what was going on.
Oh, you mean where he was like, am I too early? That part?
Yeah, like where he's like, his head is like showing up and like his arm, but he doesn't even look like Ezra Miller.
Yeah.
And like, it made no sense. And then all of a sudden that was gone. They never touched on that ever again.
Yeah, no one would have guessed it was the Speed Force. I was this day old when you just told me that.
Yeah.
I thought that was just something that they were trying to like, I'm like, I guess he's fast. Maybe he's... I don't know.
See, he's got his own set of physics that if he goes fast enough, he can become a vibration, go through things, which is weird because he still dodges other things. I don't understand. But what I like about Flash is if he doesn't eat, he runs out of energy and he slows down. I'm like, hey, finally,
he's got to eat
realistic. Is that why he eats so much? Like, he has to just pile food?
In the show, which is... I like the show. It's kind of like, honestly, kind of just like another show. It just happens to be in the DC universe. The Flash.
On the CW?
Yeah.
I didn't like it. I thought it was cheesy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of cheesy,
the first few
but like
they
put enough like Easter eggs and shit in there that it makes me.
I think it should just be done.
Like kind of get through it sometimes. But I haven't watched it in a long time because if I watch it like too many episodes in a row, I'm just like. So it's the same formula over and over and over again, just like every other show.
Yeah,
just happens to be
you're
about
gonna shove
Flash.
some of these new. That's what I feel every time I watch.
But his Flash, he's got like.
But I like that Barry Allen more. Like I love the guy who plays him, and I would love to see him play him in the movie.
I think it'd be just as cheesy as the TV show. I don't like him. I don't like Grant.
Oh, you don't
Gustin
like him?
at all.
Oh, okay.
I think they should have went more with Wally West.
Well, Wally West in the show is pretty good too. I like.
He's in the show.
Yeah.
They bring him in.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that far into the show.
Yeah.
Who's Wally West?
I don't know who the actor is.
He's like the son of Bart West.
In this one, he just kind of shows
Flash
up out of
number
nowhere.
4,
Which
I
one?
believe. He's Flash number 4.
Does he?
His old Flash museum.
Is there an African American Flash?
Yeah, he's African American.
That's Wally West.
Yeah. In the show.
Because his wife
in this
is,
show.
Yeah.
Okay.
And in the show, his wife.
What's her
is
name?
black.
Something.
Iris.
Iris. Yeah.
I was gonna say Irene.
You were close.
Come
on,
Irene.
No, that's Eileen.
I know,
but yeah, I was going there too.
Well, I don't know. I liked him.
But you can't tell me that Hal Jordan Green Lantern is the most useless character.
I've never even read that comic book, to be honest.
Yeah,
or
there's a
heard
reason
about it.
why not. Okay, so what's he do?
I've the Jon Stewart, or no?
Yeah, Jon Stewart.
Is that his name?
The Black Marine. Yeah.
Yes, that dude looks like tough and.
You know what else he does?
He's a
he
good guy.
actually helps people. He actually does stuff as a Green Lantern. You know what Hal Jordan does? Okay, let me put it to you this way. Sinestro is only on Earth because he was supposed to train Hal Jordan. His Lantern ring turned yellow. He's now part of the bad Lantern Corps. He's Yellow Lantern Corps, which I think is Fear.
Yeah, it's Fear.
So he's only there because of Hal Jordan. That's it. What does Hal Jordan end up doing the whole time he's on Earth?
Protecting Earth.
Fucking around and fighting Sinestro. He doesn't protect Earth. Okay, so that's one thing. Thing number 2. There can only be one for each planet. One Green Lantern. That's all you get. You get one.
Then why do you get 2?
They have like 2, borderline 3 sometimes on Earth because Hal Jordan's useless. That's why. And there only needs to be one. He's useless.
For real?
Useless. Why do you think they have 2 storylines where it's the same? They have 2 Green Lanterns and they're the same. You know, you're not supposed to.
Well,
You get one, and that's supposed to do everything.
Like
they
you
have
said,
2.
it's the movie. I watched the movie. They're like, you're the strongest human on Earth to do this. And then he's like, you bet I am, and he takes the ring.
Super strength isn't part of his power.
So, you guys both said Marvel, but we've been talking DC this whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
so we haven't even
You want me to go most useless Marvel hero?
Well, I mean, I guess we can wrap up the DC talk with
we
Wonder Woman going to be one of the first movies that come out when the theaters open back up.
That's amazing.
And it's the only good DC property they have right now.
What are you guys doing that day?
What day is it? It's like July
I'll look it up.
24th or something like that.
I gotta see the new Top Gun.
Wonder Woman.
I think the most useless Marvel hero probably will be the guy they call the translator. Superpowers literally knows like every language out there.
Are you kidding me?
Which I don't think is a superpower.
Is that a thing?
That's a thing.
I said Wonder Woman 1984.
It's very low on the.
1984.
Yeah, and it said August 12th, 2020. I said what the hell? And it says Belgium.
Oh, August.
Belgium.
August 12th.
That's in Belgium. If you're in Germany, it's for us. It says, "Oh, are you shitting me?"
I'll watch it on my.
It says October 2nd.
I'll be watching it in August on Movie Box.
See, I can't stand it. If it's a movie like that, I have to watch it in theaters.
Yeah.
I cannot stand to watch it.
When does the new Top Gun come out? That one I really want to see because in the trailer they had Goose. I'm like, how are you gonna bring him back?
Wonder Woman 1984 gets a slight delay. Memories probably. October 2nd.
Dang.
That's when the theaters are gonna be open. What?
That can't be right. That's a long time from now, dude.
Yeah, it says October 2nd.
That sucks.
Was announced a couple of different dates, but October 2nd was the official confirmed release date. You kidding me? Yeah, all of the places around the country just says October 2nd, 2020. That's when they're opening. That's horrible because AMC said they didn't have money to go that long.
That's a lie, but okay.
I was like, they were worried about the coronavirus, and they were like, we didn't plan for it. We were doing really well. That's also a good thing too about the pandemic. I was reading that a lot of businesses realize that even corporations that they do not know how to run a business. Like, not they don't know how to run a business, but not to like. A lot of the stuff I look at it when I look at
you know how to keep it running day to day, but what happens when it doesn't run for 4 months?
For day to day, yeah. Then you're like, I guess we should have had like cash on hand now. Like,
yeah, really.
Probably.
Yeah, instead of giving all of it to the fucking CEO, get the fuck
I guess
out of
you
here.
should probably like keep some of it.
Like, yeah, we're just gonna keep paying our CEO millions while everyone that actually pays their salary is out in the cold right now, or out in the hot.
Yeah, streets are cold, but it's hot as fuck outside. Dude. I get what you mean.
I haven't even felt how hard it is for other people either. My daily life has consistently been the same. But other people, I just saw something on here that said 48 million have claimed, like unemployment.
It's the only thing that's literally kept me alive.
Yeah, but only like half of them get it. So even if you struggle, you're still like, well, I guess you don't.
Well,
Good luck.
I got laid off, but I applied for a job 2 months ago. Finally, just got one, but
right.
Unemployment. I mean that saved my ass.
It's just crazy. Imagine being the half that didn't get it. Imagine the half that didn't get it. I was like, what if they had? It's just a horrible situation, and a lot of things were like, they were making fun of celebrities and stuff, obviously, because they were like, we're gonna sing a song.
Yeah, because they're
like, we're gonna sing a song to help everyone get better. We're gonna do it live, and I'm like, that's all you can think about is to sing a song.
And then the next thing, like, they went for the Black Lives Matter movement. They were like, I apologize. Have you seen that video?
No.
Or they say I'm sorry for being complacent, or like basically like pleading their white guilt out to everybody, and just basically saying, hey, no one's paying attention to me right now.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get everybody that you're used to seeing on the movies and just like get them together for a video. And then they were all reading a script too. It wasn't even like genuine stuff. Like they were all reading like
the general script. Like, we all gonna do the same together, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, I guess we will.
Yeah, it's super cringy, dude.
I just don't like to do that. Or when who was it? Chris. Oh shoot, I probably shouldn't say his name. But that's not a whole debate.
Yeah, you're like, almost there.
I was say a comedian had a video where he was making fun of because Gal Gadot did that. She's like, all right, we're gonna come together, we're gonna sing a song. Imagine there's no hip, and then it went from celebrity, and they just kept like doing clips of it,
dude.
And that spread, and I'm like, yeah, people are dying, no one has jobs, but just sing a song together. Like, imagine there's no coronavirus. Just like,
dude,
it's horrible. And companies didn't know what to do. People didn't know what to do. It was like a test. Because then this wasn't real. Like, not like real, like, imagine this was the Spanish flu in 1901, like, where it was horrible. Where people, like, millions died, Yeah. Luckily, we can kind of contain and kind of do what we can. But, like, it's just a horrible situation. Derailed from the nerd talk. But anyway, so Hal Jordan's useless, huh?
Hal Jordan is absolutely useless, yeah. Sinestro wouldn't be there if it weren't for him. There's only 2 or 3 Green Lanterns on Earth at the same time, which there shouldn't be. It's impossible. It's even part of the Lantern Corps oath.
So who's the most, like, bullshit character in Marvel?
Marvel?
Yeah.
There's... Well,
we'll just talk about...
I'm going to try something new.
What
do you want?
Huh?
You're on the air. We're on the podcast. What's up?
Well, I'm just here to say that dump Trump, and
You're a horrible person.
We have a caller, everybody. Our first caller on the show. Check this out. This is words of wisdom. Go for gold. You're on the air.
Hey, so, oh my God.
You hung up.
His first words were Donald Trump out of his mouth. I'm
hung
like,
up
this is not gonna be good. We'll get a new
You're
caller.
gonna treat our callers like that.
I thought
Yes,
I thought he said dump Trump.
Nope, he said Donald Trump. Like, yeah. And I
no.
said, this is a geek episode. We're not having it.
Yeah, we talked about Trump on the last episode.
We did.
So we can, yeah.
Either way. Plus,
So,
to be honest,
so we're a Marvel character, and we'll just keep it movies so Chase doesn't get confused.
Okay.
yeah, because I don't know anything else other than the movies. Thank
Let
you,
me think,
Tanner.
let me think,
You're,
let me
you're
think.
considerate.
Okay.
We'll just keep it so he's not confused. He's wearing the shirt, but he's confused.
You know, I'm gonna say Beast. I don't like Beast very much.
Oh, that's a good one.
But
is he?
see,
What
I
is he?
really
Just
like
a big, hairy, tough guy?
No,
No,
but
he's
he's also super smart.
Yeah, he's like
a
a
scientist.
physicist and
Oh, I like the smart.
he's a politician and everything. Which great, cool. But it has nothing to do with this power. Originally in the comic books, he wasn't even furry. He was a hairy guy with big hands and big feet, and he could swing from things.
Well, no, that's why he turned himself blue, trying to experiment on himself.
Mystique?
They
Is
elaborated
that
on
true?
that
Yes.
later.
Yeah.
That actually happened.
Yeah, that's why he became blue and hairy and shit. Because
before that-
he felt so insecure. He wanted to be, normal, and so he tried to use Mystique's cloning or her transformation powers to turn into a human basically all the time, and then it backfired, and he got the blue on top of being the hairy monster that he already
Backfired.
was.
Mm-hmm. But think about it. Originally, having big feet and big hands, that makes him a mutant. That makes him what?
I think he's better
That makes
than
him
the
a freak.
Thing.
I wear a size 15 boot. Does that make me a mutant?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
How does having big feet help? Well, how does that make you special?
Because he can also grab with them like an ape.
Well, he's
Wow,
got 8 feet.
he's got
doesn't he?
ape hands. You know how many other ape characters they have in the Marvel and in the DC universe? Look at Gorilla Grodd. He does just fine.
Okay. Yeah. Actually,
And he's smart.
I would love to see Beast versus Gorilla Grodd and just watch Grodd literally.
Can we have
Isn't
that?
Rip
Gorilla
him
Grodd on the
apart.
CW Flash?
Yeah.
All
Is
right,
he?
make it happen. Make it happen.
Now, what I want to see is...
I think the Thing is way more useless than the Beast. I think.
The
I think
Thank you.
I think
The
the Beast
Thing?
would destroy the Thing.
You think Beast would destroy the Thing?
Yeah.
How?
He'd fucking rip his rock ass apart.
He can't. He's not super strong.
The Beast?
The Beast isn't super strong.
Not like like Hulk super strong, I guess. Like the Thing super strong.
Or like Thor super...
Okay.
He's barely stronger.
But I
Barely.
read
His thing
somewhere.
is mostly how smart he is, and he's got big hands, and he can like hang upside
Yeah,
down
but the
from
Thing
ceiling.
is
cool.
dumb as hell.
The
The
Thing.
Thing?
Yeah.
Yep.
I think it makes sense
What's his
for
name?
character.
Ben something.
Grimm.
I'm gonna look this
Yeah,
up.
Ben
Grimm.
Grimm. Yeah, he's
Just so I'm right. The Thing
He
versus
plays
the Hulk.
he plays
Screw
bigger
attack.
part in the
Your
comic
next-
books, though.
the next thing should be the Beast versus the Thing. Make it happen.
Right here, booyah! I'm getting this. Who would win in a fight, the Thing or the Hulk? I'm pretty sure it's been said.
The Hulk would win.
Oh, the Hulk, for sure.
Okay, it does say the Hulk.
The Hulk can
But-
blow up planets, bro.
I read somewhere.
But if
that
you
it
can't
was
get the Hulk every time because you only got one Hulk, well, take that back. You have She-Hulk, Hulk Planet,
Red
Planet
Hulk.
of Hulks, his offspring kids later on in the trailer park.
That's what I'm pissed off about. They were gonna do Planet Hulk as like a timeline, like a thing, which I'm guessing where Thor Ragnarok kind of came into play.
Basically,
They already did.
They took all of the Thor or all the Hulk material from Planet Hulk and they put it in some of other Hulk storylines and they put it in the Thor movie because they're not allowed to make a Hulk movie because they don't have the rights.
Damn.
You know that in the comic books, though, he was part of his essence. The Hulk essence was sent to Asgard and became an Asgardian and fought everybody. Right?
What do you
In
mean?
the comics?
In the comics, yeah,
His essence,
they
like his.
They
being?
split him from Bruce Banner, and they sent the Hulk to Asgard
To just
to
destroy
fight
like
Yeah,
his
yeah.
baby.
to fight
Kind
Loki or something.
of like when in the movie where is it the last movie? Infinity War? No, not Infinity
The
War.
Endgame
The
where she
Endgame,
just
where
separates
she
him?
separates him from his body. That was so sick.
Okay.
That
like
is
that.
that was a really good comic, but like our movie.
Doctor
even.
Strange. That's a
Doctor Strange too.
That's a perfect segue. Great. They say that's going to be bad. Or at least it's going to mess up the timeline a little bit.
Oh, it's going to epically fuck the timeline.
Because it's the multitude of madness, or multiverse of madness, or whatever it is.
Oh. It's because I'm not petting them.
Mm-hmm. But, because I was reading this article too when you guys were talking about it. So, when you were saying that DC was, easy because you could do the reboot later, and it's kind of the same kind of timeline for the character.
Yeah, you do the new 52. So
but Marvel has all the different multiverses type thing.
Yeah, but they tell you what dimension you're in when you read the comic. They tell you.
Right, but like as a moviegoer, you go in and you're like, okay, I'll watch a superhero movie about this person, and then they were saying that Phase 4, the end of Phase 5 is going to get like really messy because it has the Doctor Strange movie, which is going to be a horror film.
They have done so good up to now. I completely trust anything they do, and
I guess that's true.
If they put Jon Favreau in front of it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Like,
it's gonna be great.
I will buy it. I'll pre-buy it.
Dude, Jon Favreau right there. He did The Mandalorian.
Speaking of Doctors of Marvel, though, the movie's really, really, really biffed up Doctor Doom.
Oh yeah.
They biffed it up.
Did you read my mind? That's my next topic.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Doctor Doom. They totally messed that up.
I was gonna say they were gonna bring them in too. Fantastic Four.
Well, if they bring him back in, they better bring in his what is it? Romanian, but not Romanian. They have like some made up name for it.
It's Transylvania. No, it's not Transylvania.
It's supposed to.
He's a vampire.
No, it's
he's like a wizard and a genius. Latveria. Thank you.
Latveria. That's what it is.
They got to bring his Latveria side. Not like, oh, I'm a billionaire. Yeah, I would love some more cheese.
Doctor Doom is like the most underrated character.
You don't see rich people do this? Yeah, so
I'm not a rich person. Why would I do
boating out of a yard. They lick their teeth for every syllable that they use.
Get the butler.
Dude, Doctor Doom is like one of the most underrated characters.
Such a good sport.
Because he literally is so badass. He made himself go back in time.
What?
So that he would have to live out the whole eternity of that. Like, he went back to like the prehistoric era, started living then, and lived all the way to present day again. So he knows.
Because he can just keep going.
So he's literally learned like all of the magic, like from like back right after the dinosaurs, like the first people. Exactly. He learned all of the magic. He learned all of every fighting style you can.
And why do you do that? To fuck with Reed.
Technology.
Yeah.
They're competitive. Which anybody that knows high school rivalry never goes away. There was a kid, Harley. He was always better than me at guitar, so I tried to be better than him at bass. He could have saved my life, and I'd be mad at him for it. It'd somehow be his fault.
High school
rivalry never goes away, man.
Dude,
but dude,
he's doing really good right now.
I know.
Have you guys heard some of his music?
I have not.
I have. I
can't.
That's not where I thought he would go with it.
So jelly of him.
I didn't think he'd go more towards like computer techno-y type music.
It's pretty cool though.
But he's a natural musician. He needs to play an instrument.
Well, he's been playing since he was 5.
I know, and he's good at it.
I'm sorry, but there's not as much money in it.
I know. That's what sucks. Ask Drake Bell. We were just talking about him the other day.
Yeah.
He went to Rockabilly.
Which it sounds amazing.
It's great music.
Drake Bell as a rockabilly musician
really
is great. But then he gets in the drunken car crash and loses all of his Drake and Josh money, and now he's.
Oh, he did?
Dude, yeah.
What?
Yeah, life got hard for him.
What?
Yeah, he got in a real bad car crash. I don't think he can play music anymore. It's like a Back to the Future kind of Marty McFly thing happened to him. Where he can't play guitar because he gets in that car crash because of.
Damn.
Nobody calls me chicken needles.
Did you guys see the TikTok he put out of him switching into Kyle from the Amanda Show?
Who did that?
No.
Drake Bell?
No.
Like when he's videoing himself in the mirror, and then it like flashes away, and he's back to he's in the full like Kyle outfit where he's like,
oh, it's Kyle.
Yeah, dude. He's like,
what's up? It's Kyle.
He did Rockabilly and then
knock knock. Who's there?
Timmy Turner.
I'm gonna hit you in the head with a fish. Dude, the Amanda Show used to be so funny. I remember like loving that show, and then all of a sudden it was just gone.
Dude, yeah.
Because she went crazy.
Okay, who do you think is fast?
So he had a bad accident. I'll show the picture right there. But this is what he looks like after the car wreck.
Oh yeah, he looks.
But it was early. It was before Rockabilly. It was like.
Oh, I thought he did that during that.
He's young. He looks.
Yeah,
I saw articles from 2007.
He looks like he's 19. Yeah.
Yeah. So he was sitting at a red light and the car just went.
Wasn't even his fault, yeah.
He was just sitting like this and the car hit him face on. The dude fell asleep.
It's so scary.
But anyway, I was gonna say they were wanting to move, like you said, Fantastic Four into the Marvel universe.
Then they better do Doctor Who right. For those of you
And
that don't follow
Doctor
along.
Doom, not Doctor Who.
Doctor Doom, sorry, thank you.
Well, they
They should do Doctor Who right too, but
That's true.
Doctor Who is awesome.
But that's the perfect villain.
Yeah.
If you think, I mean, there's no other.
They can put him against anybody in the
They
Marvel
made him just a
universe.
battery, man, in the Fantastic Four.
Yeah,
That's my biggest
compared to
beef
what I
with
know
him.
now, he was horrible in the original movies.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
you know what else pisses me off?
They
What
beat
pissed me off about
him
the
with
last
water.
movie?
They beat him with water.
He's a fucking wizard. He's as powerful as Doctor Strange, and he's a genius like Reed.
Yeah.
And he's rich as hell.
And
Not
do
a
they ever
Bavarian
meet-
ruler.
And where are the Doombots? I need millions of Doombots.
I'm missing.
Thank you,
I'm
thank
missing
you.
so much. Of
Yeah,
what's-
because you just watch movies.
I do watch movies.
He literally like creates basically like Sentinels from X-Men, but that look like him,
Dude.
sound like him, move like him, know magic like him, know
What?
all the technology like
He's
him,
a sorcerer.
and
Is
then
he smart?
they killed
Is
it.
he smart? Are you shitting me?
Like compared to like smart people in
And then
Marvel
they
universe, is he
kill
smart?
finally
the
like
smartest.
they kill one of these Doombots, and then they the day is saved, and then it's just a robot.
Reed Richards also, he's like the 10th wealthiest in the Marvel universe, which is a huge honor. They don't bring that up at all. They're like, oh, he's poor. He got a little apartment. He got no car. He this and that. I'm like, he's rich. Okay, Doctor Doom's a fucking sorcerer and a Latavarian ruler. Okay,
Can we talk about how well they did the Silver Surfer though?
Yeah, I was gonna
they
ask about him.
did that well.
Like they made the Silver Surfer such a cool character in that movie, and the whole other movie, the rest of the movie, just get like shit on. Like I wish that movie would have ended up good. So then, literally the next movie we could have got
confused
Galactus.
how he was involved. Was he the assistant to somebody?
To Galactus, yeah. Galactus sends him to devour worlds.
That's
You know what I
basically.
hated about the latest Fantastic Four movie I didn't even see? You know why I boycotted that film?
None of it was even close to.
I didn't even watch it.
It was
You
horrible.
know why? You know what made it bad? They made Johnny Storm black and they made him adopted. I wouldn't have cared. But they didn't do the same for Sue. Okay?
They kept her as a white
What?
girl. Yeah.
If they would have made Sue black and Johnny Storm black, that would have made a lot of sense to me. I can rock with that.
Yeah.
The second you make them adopted, you lose all of the like
The
kind of
cr- the
twin
cr-
powers, the
Yeah.
mind connections that they have, because they're such
They have
close
mind
siblings.
connections.
Not like that, but they're just real close. Like they're real good at reading each other. But then you make one adopted, and it's like, man, what the hell? Why would you do that?
It messes up that little
The dynamic. It
dynamic.
messes up everything. Like, how are their kids gonna look alike and grow up together? They should have both made it black of anything. Come on.
Yeah.
They
Okay.
should've.
Make the whole family.
That'd have been cool.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Make it consistent if you're gonna make changes. All right.
Yeah, like I don't like in one of the new Thor movies, Natalie Portman might be becoming Thor, so that's kind
Well,
of
that's
cool. comic.
comic book accuracy. I don't like it, but it's comic book accurate.
Yeah.
Wait,
The
how does
spirit
she
of
become
Thor.
Thor? She's worthy of the hammer?
Yeah.
The only reason
But
that
it doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
yeah, it does.
That's
Or
what the
does it
that's
because
what the
of the movie?
multiverse
Okay.
of madness is
Okay,
gonna.
let me
get
break
going.
it down Barney style for you. Okay, let me explain it to you. All right, here's what's
Wait,
gonna happen.
okay, quick.
Let him white
Think about
explain
that.
it to you.
2 seconds. So if this movie doesn't work out, the Doctor Strange movie and the multiverse is just fucked, they could just be like, just kidding. It was just a split we could try, because then go back to the original, right?
No, I want
They're gonna do it
Asgardians
well.
of the
though.
Galaxy. I want that comic book as a movie.
Okay.
That's how
So
it
that's
works.
where that's going.
Yeah,
That needs to
Thor's
happen.
gonna break off and be like a part of another group because
All right.
because Asgard is gone basically now.
Yeah, so they are on Earth now?
Well, someone else is already. Yeah, they're on Earth
They're in
and
space.
They were until it got destroyed. In
Oh,
Thor.
yeah.
and
you're
then the
right.
Valkyrie is taking care of it. And it's so cool because they're in like Norway. Like that's
They are.
yeah.
It's like perfect.
Yeah.
This is our homeland. That's more Swedish.
What's stupid though is, okay, yeah, Thor becomes a woman. How he gets the powers, I'll tell you how he gets the powers. He pisses off his dad. His dad's like, "You're too arrogant, Thor.
He
Here's
said
what
that
I'm
already.
gonna do. I'm gonna throw you down to Earth, give you a human body, whatever's worthy. Now you're a crippled doctor." So he sends him to Earth. He's a gimp doctor with a cane. That's how it is. No memories of anything.
That's not. That
Then
was not
someone,
Thor.
I think Loki, throws the hammer through the portal to Earth, and he happens to stumble across it. Again, already a doctor, a cripple, everything. Finds the hammer, gets his memories, his powers back. Life goes on, he becomes Thor. but then somehow he goes back to Asgard, then fucks up again. Somebody has to send him through, right? This time is a female body worthy of Thor's spirit.
So wait a minute.
She's got to find the hammer. So how are they going to have a Thor in space with the Asgardians of the Galaxy and in Norway and a female Thor? They can't do it. They have to choose one or the other.
No.
Okay, so
because Thor doesn't have the hammer anymore. So it's going to be some shenanigans to go back and either create a new hammer or most likely go steal one from a universe where Thor is dead.
Oh, because they're going to be the multiverse. Go to the one that has him not there.
Mm-hmm.
And then someone
And they've already played with that in the end game.
Yeah,
so like
you're right.
The hammer makes him Thor. The hammer is the essence of his power. Without that, he becomes the crippled doctor with the bad
Which
leg.
is why the multiverse could really fuck this all up.
No, because in the movie, he goes, his dad goes, "Are you Thor, god of hammers?"
He says that?
Yeah, and he goes, and then that's when he realizes that he has all of this power, and then his fucking eyes light up blue and start shooting lightning. And
when
then
is this?
Which is cool.
In the first one?
Infinity War, I think. Or
No, he does it in the last Thor movie, Ragnarok.
Yeah, Ragnarok.
Oh, I didn't watch that. How does he
It was
know?
a good movie.
And
Was it good?
they even talk about where he gets the cane and he's like walking around. They even put that little Easter egg in there because when he goes to Earth, Mjolnir turns into an umbrella.
Oh.
And then he
I
goes.
need to watch that movie. Everyone said it was fantastic.
He needs to go and he goes and walks around in Doctor Strange's house.
But until the movies came out, Thor was a crippled doctor unless he was straight up holding the hammer. And then he became his power. The hammer.
I don't like that. I like Thor where he's always Thor, like in the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't do that, see.
Why? So if I drop it, I'm like, oh shit. And then you're like, now I'm an old man.
Again, keep it consistent, okay? So if they're going to bring in a new Thor, Natalie Portman, horrible choice for Thor. Bring in Ronda Rousey or some buff-ass chick to be Thor, like she is in the comics. Anyway, moving on.
I support Natalie Portman.
She's a great actor. I think she'll do it. But, I mean,
Looks-wise, she doesn't have it for me. She don't do it for me. She doesn't look like him.
What are you talking about? That's literally who they modeled the female Thor after in the comic.
I don't see it.
We're missing something.
It's literally who they like modeled it after, and then they just kind of made her blonde like Thor, and like all of her facial features are like really petite and stuff.
All right, I looked it up. So, like Tony Stark is the smartest Marvel I can think of. Okay, Marvel character.
Reed Richards' son is smarter than him.
Right now.
But he doesn't exist in
now.
the
So the comparison was Tony Stark and Doctor Doom.
No.
Which one's smarter? So Tony Stark is smarter in terms of tech, but dude, Doctor Doom's a badass. It talks about the Doombots, and he's way better at like multitasking things. And he's the fastest learner in Marvel continuity, is what it says. Not even the universe. Marvel anything.
He's the fastest learner, and he went back for centuries and learned for centuries.
Yeah.
And it says
So
like
you
an old
got
comic
Iron
he
Man's
fought
intelligence,
Thanos
right?
Too.
With Doctor Strange's Strange. I'll throw that in there. Whatever his magic shit is called. We're gonna call it Doctor Strange's Strange. Tony Stark's smart. He's got lightning powers from some mishap or whatever.
He's got a hovering chair that can teleport him to different universes.
Yeah. So why are you fucking with Magneto all the time? You know what I mean?
Oh, dude, let's
you
fuck
can
with
have
Magneto.
cooler than Magneto.
I don't know. Both the actors that have played Magneto are amazing.
They were. They did it really well. I'm saying, why are they always worried about Magneto? If I was an X-Men, I'd be a lot more worried.
Magneto's an S-class villain.
They're gonna put those in too, by the way.
Yeah,
X-Men are gonna be in the Marvel universe.
Would I have?
I don't know how, but
no. Well, they're gonna go back to when Captain America's in World War II,
and they're gonna be like mutants are here
and they're gonna put Magneto in somewhere in that. I guarantee it.
If I had generations of superheroes,
I mean, that's what they did in the first X-Men movie. It was like they show Magneto as a little kid in Auschwitz.
Eric Lensher,
son of a bitch.
And
You're right.
And he's like yelling and screaming, and then he bends the gate.
Yep, I remember that from X-Men First Class. Good movie.
Eric Lensher.
Good movie.
Now he's a very good villain. I like him. I like the actor that played him. He did very well. But if I had wrote the comics myself, which I didn't, I'm not that cool. But does it make more sense to have thousands of superheroes go after a guy that bends metal, or would you rather send 4 people to go after him? I think if the Fantastic Four went after Magneto, that'd be more plausible than the Fantastic Four going after Doctor Doom.
Have you seen, what is it? Is it Days of Futures Past?
Yeah.
Where he brings in the Sentinels and he's got the whole football field like swarmed with metal and everything. Like
he's got that.
And then he rips the Golden Gate Bridge or whatever bridge that is.
He disintegrates.
He literally just rips it. It looks like the beginning to the one of those Harry Potter movies where the bridge literally warps and like
Inception
rips up.
Type shit. That's cool. But you know who else could do that? But even cooler with Doombots, Doctor Doom. To me, it makes more sense to have the 4 guys go after Magneto, get their ass beat, all that other shit, instead of sending the same 1,000 X-Men after him. Well, I think it'd be more plausible to send them after Doctor Doom, who's more of a threat.
Magneto like surrounds himself with groups of people, whereas Doom is like one person.
You're right. Doctor Doom just leads a whole nation. How's he gonna get thousands of people?
True.
And Doombots.
Yeah, he's like
How would he do that?
He's like the best dictator ever.
It says Doom is not a villain. He's the villain.
Exactly. Yeah. Make him more dynamic. Make the X-Men go after him once in a while.
Dude,
quit chasing Magneto.
The actor they got to play Doom
in
the first movie would have been amazing if like the script was good.
Guess whose spine that is? I'll put it there. Guess whose spine that is?
That's Moon Knight, isn't it?
That's Thanos' spine, bro. What?
Oh, is that Doom?
Secret Wars
That looks like Moon Knight.
Yeah. He's like, what, the only Jewish superhero in the Marvel Universe?
I have no clue. I don't know any backstory
Moon Knight.
Except for he looks badass.
He's Jewish, and he's got like
He's
cool...
like an assailant, isn't he?
Huh?
I thought he was... Isn't he like a assassin?
He is, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're going to want to hear this. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Did you guys know about this? Okay. Do you know about his Dr. Doom's lovely wife?
Yeah, Death.
Damn. Okay, just shut up for a second.
Yeah, I mean, that's why he killed Thanos. They were fighting over death.
Well, it says he
collapsed. And where's Deadpool tying to this? You know, where's his lover?
They're gonna bring him
Who does he marry?
Death. Right?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Death's a whore.
Okay.
Things to learn on the podcast.
The next movie we know is Doctor Strange. It's a multiverse. Okay. It says Doctor Doom collapsed the multiverse after he sacrificed the love of his life to a black magic ritual so that he'd gain unlimited power to torture the Fantastic Four and then send Sue and Reed's 7-year-old son Franklin, who's smarter than Tony Stark.
Told you.
Okay. For a little play date with a few thousand demons in hell. What? All right.
That sounds like
his mother.
That's a play date.
Was like Sorcerer Supreme, married the Latvian ruler. Then you get Victor Von Doom. It's even a badass name.
Supreme Leader Doom. Okay. I'm seeing that here too.
He is so badass. He could find Liam Neeson's kids.
That's what Doom looked like in the 2015 reboot. Look how horrible that is. And he's young, like 22 or some shit like
whoever the actor is from the first movie, like getting him to come back and play Doom in a real
who was that guy?
movie, like that would be really sick. I can't remember. He played in Charmed and like a bunch of other stuff
Fantastic
too.
Four.
Ben Affleck would make a good Doctor Doom.
I think Ben Affleck's done with superhero movies.
Hopefully.
I think he's like, I'm gonna take my ball and go home.
He's like the right age though and personality for Batman, but.
Oh yeah, no, I thought he was gonna be a great Batman, and then
he's like,
the movie just was not there.
I'm almost 40, you know, I'm getting too old for this shit, but I still gotta do it, you know.
Oh, this says Toby Cabell is Doom. Nice, that's the guy. So yeah, that'd be awesome if he came back. I remember seeing that guy's face. What made him so good in the
movie?
Yeah.
I just like him as
the movie made him suck.
Yeah, I just like him as an actor. I think he's evil as hell.
This guy?
No.
That's not Doctor Doom.
The guy who played Doctor Doom in the first movie.
That isn't Doctor Doom.
The first one, not the... Sorry, I just launched that spittle.
He's too handsome and looks athletic. Doctor Doom is not.
All right.
No, Doctor Doom is really handsome. That's
Dr.
why.
Doom 2005.
Not like he's not like boy band handsome.
But he gets fucked up, and then he's horrified by his scars, and that's why he gets the mask. But he was so horrified by his scars and so ready for how badass this mask looked, he put it on before it was cooled, and it melted to his face, and now he's even more fucked up.
Like the Man in the Iron Mask book.
So he's intelligent as all get out, but he puts a hot mask on his face.
He's also like very
scarred.
Well, he's like very cocky, very arrogant as well. So that's his downfall.
Just like a comic book.
Yeah,
but
he
the
looks
other
so
actor
badass.
guy, though, he looks too preppy to be
Yeah, he did. I was like, you like that
I'm
guy?
like, there's no,
Dude,
I can't see it.
If we could make it happen, it would. I mean, it's impossible now. But to get the guy that played the villain in Titanic to play Doctor Doom, that would.
Oh my
fucking
God,
amazing.
Tanner,
wait.
say that again. Say that again. Say that again.
He's that kind of arrogant prick?
Yeah,
He is perfect for. Oh my, do it again. Do it again.
the Titanic
The
villain.
bad guy, the rich guy, right?
Yeah, if he was Doctor Doom, that would be amazing.
The guy that's all like,
Yeah, he's exactly
so
like
I have the funds for this, but
you find that kind of ruthless existence.
that would be the
appealing to
perfect
you.
Doctor Doom. Billy,
That
what's
guy?
his name?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Dude, he's such an arrogant prick. That
Dude,
would be
he's
such a good
perfect.
one.
His name
You love to
is
hate him, man.
Calden Hockley.
Calden Hockley.
Calden Hockley. I guess that's what it is.
How old is he now? Like,
Wait, who's Billy
seven?
Zane?
I don't know who the that is. Oh, that's his character name, I guess. Titanic villain.
Billy Zane's easier to say. Make him have hair again, and make him fucking lose the hair before he becomes Doctor Doom. You know,
Oh, dude.
that would be bad. Ass.
Dude, that'd be a good one.
That dude is an
Tanner,
arrogant
that is-
asshole.
Pierce-
Marvel, hello.
Pierce Brosnan, what are you
Close to the
doing
room.
now?
Dude,
Pierce Brosnan could be a good Doctor Doom.
Oh, just kidding. His real name is Billy Zane. Fictional character, Calden Hockley.
how old is he? now?
No, I'm. Really?
He looks like he could be Latavarian.
Okay. It told me his character's death, 1929.
No shit.
Oh, wow.
Dummy.
Thanks.
Billy Zane, please be Doctor Doom. We're the voice of the people.
Oh,
We
no.
have influence.
Oh no.
Is he dead?
No.
What he looks like now, they
I
could
didn't
change
check
that.
Good lord.
Yeah, that would be perfect.
Oh, yeah.
For-
He
right
still
before
looks
he
pretty
become-
handsome.
No, but look.
Okay, look, that's him now. That was him as like, I don't know, some dad gag thing.
I mean, he'd have to
That's
shave.
his most recent.
He'd have to
picture.
shave, but I mean, give
That's
him.
edited
give
with
him
no
a
hair.
wig with slick back hair.
Yeah, give him a wig.
Then when he
He'll be
goes
fine.
through getting
He's
hot,
54.
when he starts getting ugly before
Oh,
he
that's
puts on the
perfect.
mask, make him
That's
bald.
not too old.
Easy. Too old. He doesn't look that old though. Come on.
No, he looks great.
Throw slaps some makeup on him. You know, it won't be the prettiest girl at prom, but she'll put out kind of a thing. I really need better.
What did I
expression.
miss?
I really need better
Dude,
expressions.
that's just Jordan.
I still missed the phrase. What you said?
He literally just brought that up out of nowhere.
No, I didn't.
He's
I
like,
said,
I can
look,
sneak this in under the
if
wire
you
real
slap
quick.
a little makeup on him, he wouldn't be that bad, you know? Then take the makeup off right before he becomes Doctor Doom. You know, it'd be like, you know, she ain't the prettiest girl at prom, but she puts out kind of a thing. I really need better metaphors.
They're gonna slap Venom in the universe too.
Dude,
Okay,
yeah.
Tom Hardy did good as
They're basically
Venom.
bringing the Sony and Marvel universes together right now.
Thank good lord. About time. Hello.
I don't know
mean,
how
it
that's gonna work.
works.
With
Spider-Man as a
I haven't
kid,
seen the
love
Venom
it.
movie yet.
It was pretty good,
Spider-Man as a kid,
but I think
definitely accurate.
I haven't seen any of the Sony universe movies yet.
okay. So
Because
if there's
isn't
one
Morbius
criticism-
is Morbius coming out or already came out?
Oh, dude, that shit looked fire. Like, not even like I say it like that. I never say that phrase, by the way. But I watched it and it made me like.
Tanner makes this more hip.
It just made me like it's good. So it was supposed to come out.
Well, Jared Leto could have been really good in the Suicide Squad as the Joker. Like
I don't think he could have.
I liked how it looked and stuff, and I thought it was like super creepy and kind of gangster, and like kind of just the Joker,
Meth. That was the meth version of the Joker.
Yeah, and then
2021.
they just threw him in randomly, and it felt like. I mean, I haven't done meth, but it looked like it was like that whole movie looked like it was on meth. Like it was just all over the place. It had like the most mundane ending story. Like, oh, there's a giant vortex in the sky. Just like every movie since the original Ghostbusters came out. Like,
Oh, dude, that'll
Jeez.
be the shit. That'll be a good year. So next year, Sony has Morbius coming out on 2021, March, and then later on in June.
You know
They
who,
have Venom 2, which is called Let There Be Carnage.
you know what they
Yes,
never
it's in it.
show in the
yeah,
movies?
I wonder.
You know what they never show in the movies, though? What I really liked.
What?
In the comic book, Sabretooth can overpower Wolverine. He does it all the time. They love the same woman, and then she died, right? They're not brothers.
Who-
Sorry. Wolverine and Sabretooth. But every year on the death anniversary of the girl that they both loved, Wolverine killed her accidentally or something. Sabretooth shows up out of nowhere, beats the shit out of Wolverine, kills him. He comes back to life, obviously, and then just leaves.
You're telling me Sabretooth is more badass than Wolverine?
Yeah!
Yeah.
What? He has not.
Dude, Sabretooth is literally
he's an advanced version.
He's
of
literally
Wolverine
but older. Like
you- so-
like he was like Wolverine's kind of like older brother. Like,
but they're not actually related.
yeah.
What?
But they
One's
grew up
from Canada,
they
the
grew
other
up
one-
together. They went into the military together.
How
like,
the hell do they have the same powers?
They didn't.
huh?
they're
They don't
mutants.
have the
They're-
same powers.
They have the same powers.
No.
Yeah, they're
No,
the same type of mutant.
Well, yeah, but
There's
no.
only so many classes. of mutant
Sabretooth
powers.
doesn't have claws or anything. He just has super strength and like
He's got the
sharp
nails.
teeth and
His
nails.
nails and bones are both like a collagen type of thing. They can make him come out. But he has got those. He's got better instincts. He's more feral than Wolverine.
Oh,
Damn,
yeah.
Sabretooth is more physically powerful. He has 10 times the strength of Wolverine, and his claws are no joke.
Yeah, and I think that Hulk Hogan would be the perfect Sabretooth in the next movie.
Also, much more savage. No, the dude who played the
That'd be nuts.
the dude who played the original Hellboy. What's his name?
Oh,
Ron Perlman.
Ron Perlman.
Yeah, Ron Perlman.
Just did tough jaw.
I don't know. The dude they have in as
Hulk
Sabretooth,
Hogan isn't old.
He doesn't look old. He looks.
He
He
looks-
looks like a hot dog.
he looks like a hot dog.
He looks like a hot dog.
Okay. He
Also,
looks like
he's a
buff as shit
racist.
hot dog.
He's also a
Look
racist
how loud that
piece.
was. That's how upset I wasn't.
He's also a racist piece. So you know.
Yeah.
Like, there's that too.
But you can.
No
just-
one's
He
gonna
looked like a hot dog.
I-
but let me
I
tell you.
Also, he can't act. No one's gonna put him in a movie.
No.
I couldn't hate Ron Perlman in a movie. I couldn't.
Oh, I couldn't
could-
hate Ron
could-
Perlman either.
I
However,
could really hate Hulk Hogan as
However,
Sabretooth.
Okay,
Wolverine,
I got you.
Him standing
I
next
see
to
it.
Wolverine, Wolverine in comics is only like 5'6".
he's unbeatable. However, Wolverine
he's
is more
not.
unbeatable because his healing factor is much higher. That's it.
How about
Yeah,
How about
Sabretooth kills him every year. For
Edge
nothing.
from the WWE as Sabretooth?
I'd look that up.
I would pay for that immediately.
The Edge.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
I
How
don't know who
big
the
is
Edge
he compared to Hugh Jackman? Which, by the way,
Oh
would
well,
be the
Hugh
best
Jackman's
porn
not
name
playing
ever.
playing Wolverine anymore anyway. So
Hugh Jackman, best porn name. I think
dude.
Tom Hardy would be the perfect Wolverine. You're right, Tanner. You're right again. Well, you're really good at this
Yeah.
game. You're really.
Can he act?
oh
gonna
yeah,
find
yeah,
out.
he's been acting.
Oh,
he just
just kidding.
he just went back to the WWE. He's been acting for like 10 years now.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
and the
that
WWE, they
is
act a lot.
2020. He
Yeah.
just went back. Holy shit! Look at that body transformation though. That dude worked out.
Oh yeah, he's like 46 now. Like he said he got back in the best shape of his life to come back.
Tom
He
Hardy
looks
would have been the
fucking ripped.
perfect Wolverine, man. After, of course,
Tom
Hugh
Hardy.
Jackman.
I like Tom Hardy. He's good.
He's an
That'd
awesome
be another
human
good porn
being.
name, kinda, but not as good as Hugh Jackman.
His brother that played in The Warrior. Like, have you guys seen that movie where
I have
he's
not.
Oh,
Tom
the-
Hardy's a UFC?
Not the real brother, but the brother in the movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that dude's a badass too. I don't know what
I
he would
forgot his
play, but
name.
If they bring back Wolverine,
But
though,
yeah,
they
I have
to
that on
have.
Blu-ray out there. That movie was awesome.
dude, yeah.
I watched the one. I watched
really
the
good.
one.
He's
clip.
short and everything.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, people don't realize is like Hugh Jackman's like a whole foot and a half taller than Wolverine should be.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah, in
Hugh
the
Jackman's like
comic books,
6'3". Wolverine's
He's
supposed to be
called
like
Wolverine 'cause
5'8".
He's little and angry.
He's
At
a-
best, Hugh Jackman's like my height or taller.
Yeah.
I'll look that up later.
In comic books,
But
he's real
what's the
short,
actor's
real short and
name?
angry.
Joel Edgerton
Nice.
is the guy who plays. Yeah, he's a good actor too.
Yeah, he kicks ass in that movie. Shit, we haven't even talked Star Wars yet, guys. I gotta
shit.
get out of here in a minute.
Yeah. 12:30, huh?
Yeah.
5'3".
Yeah.
Yeah, he's short
Yeah,
as
they're
shit,
even
man.
shorter than I thought.
5'3".
Well, how big is a real Wolverine? Like, not even 4 foot wide, like long.
They're
Dude, I will
roughly
admit,
the size of a mongoose. I believe,
Hugh
maybe
Jackman is the
fatter.
perfect
Oh,
embodiment.
you gotta be
of that.
bigger than a mongoose. Mongoose are
He is.
tiny.
Wolverine looks the part, but
Dude,
he's
Hugh
too
Jackman
tall.
looks just like that.
Oh no, he looks
He
just like him.
looks
He's
just
just like
like
way
him, just
taller.
tall.
Yeah.
You know, they had to position him to look shorter and different things. They
Yeah,
had to
yeah.
Have the other guy stand on a hill. I'm like, come on.
Yeah, like sitting him next to Sir Patrick Stewart
Look
in
up
the
Tom
wheelchair,
Hardy.
and it's just like
up
something's
Tom
not right
Hardy.
here.
Look up Tom Hardy's Wolverine.
Well, you're gonna. Okay, look. So he is.
That would be good.
Hugh Jackman is 6'3".
Yeah.
And
My height.
So a whole
yeah, and
foot
he's-
taller than
he's
he needs to be.
6'3" and 180, and he looks buff as
He's
shit.
only 180.
I know, dude.
Dude, I need to lose some weight. Holy shit.
Well, what is it? When you cut weight, like so he'll work out and get really big in a clean way,
And then cut
and
the
then
fat
cut, and then
and the water weight.
yeah. And
I
then-
just use my.
Well, dude,
all
have
the
you seen
fat
the?
and protein I use
I think we
on
talked
my
about it
weight.
on the last one, but like
Which
how
one?
big The Rock gets, like in between, like when he's wrestling and he's like very slim, and he
Yeah.
looks like he
When's
always
he running
has.
for president?
Huh?
When he's supposed to run for president
Did you
twice
watch
now?
that episode too?
If they did,
Episode? No, he actually said he was going to. Him and Ron Perlman were thinking about it.
Are you shitting me? Joe Rogan mentioned that like 5 days ago.
dude, if that was a real thing,
I'd
like
vote
that's my vote.
I'd vote that. He'd have to run as independent, like but run like right now.
Yeah, no, you have to run it as an independent.
But it's just like
Well, who are the other Republican nominees? I'd be good with another
No,
Republican.
there's not going
just
to be a
Trump.
Republican
yeah, it's
nominee.
just
It's
because
Trump.
he's the president. Yeah, so it has to be. He represents that party. So you gotta wait till next 2024.
Marco Rubio, come back.
I mean, Joe Biden might as well be a Republican, so
Joe Biden's an idiot.
I know.
All right,
That's so
have you,
bad.
have you seen? There's a video out there. Happened when he was still the vice president. Okay, he's giving a speech for this. How do you say handicap?
How is this the
What's
best
the-
we can do?
It's not. It's horrible.
He says something like,
the dude's got dementia.
Even if we're
This
even if we're
guy's-
playing the game of who's the most popular. If
It's
that's
still not
if
the
that's
most-
the game that we're gonna play as for president right now, and the best person we can get is Joe Biden. Really, people? Really, people? Really?
I don't wanna
Joe
be here, my
Biden gave a
brain
speech
hurts.
for a guy in a wheelchair, a quadriplegic, I believe, and he lost his legs. Excuse me, in the war and everything like that. And then everybody clapped for him after Joe Biden gave a very scripted, beautiful speech, and he says, "Oh, stand up, man! Come on, get some of this fame." Says it again. Come on, man! Why don't you just stand up? Come on, they're clapping for you. Then just shuts up. And that guy's running for president. He's lost. Does he know where he is?
No, I don't think he does.
How did he get the job of vice president? I don't know.
I don't know.
I think he's like the token white friend, maybe.
Little tears, bro.
Pull up the video. Pull up the video on this feed right now. Do it. Splice it into the show.
It's almost as funny as like just watching like Bush stumble on his words, like when he was president. Like my favorite one is like that J. Cole
Just
song,
working hard.
the
hard
No
work.
Role Models, where he has he's like, fool me once, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, never get fooled again.
Okay, something I want to talk about Bush though. While we're here, he's an amazing painter.
Oh yeah, no, he
was-
seems to like really have like become a different person. Like you see him on a talk show now or something like that. He's articulate. He seems very, like he doesn't even seem like the same.
Okay,
person.
type in Joe Biden handicap or wheelchair speech or whatever. It happened years ago, man.
Funniest moment, supercut. Okay. They call it a Bidenism.
Oh god. Can we cue the
Or no, they call
Benny
it,
Hill music?
They said like oh I biffed it. They said oh I Bidened it. Like
Oh man. But it's got to be out there somewhere. There's this guy.
Joe Biden gives shout out to old butt buddy. What?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, and that guy's running for. Come on, Rock. Keep your word, man. I'm still gonna watch your movies when they come out. I like doing Fast and Furious, but be president, man. Come on, man.
Joe Biden's most awkward gaffes of all time. I'm pretty sure I see him talking outside right now to the quadriplegic. Stand up, take a little bit of this. Come on.
Here, stand up. Come on, the chap clapping for you.
Ah,
Again. He does it. He does it again.
So
Come on, man.
cringy.
Stand up. Aren't you gonna?
Oh.
Oh.
I gaffed it. I Bidened it up all over again.
Huh, what will
All right.
I think of
we got
next?
15 minutes.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
Oh, I was gonna. We didn't even get to talk about the Star Wars stuff.
Like you said, anything John Favreau, I'm in.
Yep.
I'm in.
Word. But the new game from EA looks really cool.
So what is it?
It seems like it's gonna be like Star Wars Rogue Squadrons, something kind of like that, but like a lot of multiplayer stuff, hopefully, and hopefully a good story.
Star Wars Squadrons, you say that popped up.
It looks amazing though.
Is it like just when I think of flying? Is it just flying?
Yeah, that's basically.
That's all it is.
I don't know, but that's all the footage they've shown is like flying and stuff. I just threw one over there.
Holy shit! You're in the cockpit flying.
Yeah, it looks like really good. Like
Okay.
Well, yeah, because they biffed it with the Battlefront 2 where you have the flying. That's super kind of easy. You know, you kind of, and then like the view of the cockpit doesn't look anywhere near like this. But
yeah, but
like that.
Man, in the movies they use models and everything, and I like that.
Where it looks like real, you know, like you
Yeah.
get to dodge things that are flying over you. The map's way bigger because, like I said, you have like a small little circle when you fly. You fly from one end, and if you go too far on the other end.
I think
They
pulled me back in for the Jedi Fallen Order.
Can they just make it to where somehow there's still the Force?
Huh?
Can we just make it to somehow there's the Force? I'm still mad about that.
About what?
We already talked about Rey being bullshit.
It's still infuriating. They ruined everything. They ruined
the new movies?
everything.
It's
New
bad.
movies.
I don't like it. But yeah,
There
like
I
you
go
said,
again.
Video games pulled me back in.
Yeah.
I'm looking that up. How much is the PS5?
Oh, well, guess what?
It's gonna be like
now all the
500.
dead people that ever...
300?
5.
Okay.
No, I guess everybody that died and became midichlorians,
$4.99.
they're no longer real anymore. No more Force for anybody. Thanks, Ray.
This was a good question. If you can tell, so you can tell the Force sensitivity by the blood, by the count of how many
My
midichlorians in your blood. Yeah.
I don't know if it's blood. You can also, like, a Force-sensitive person...
That was something that pissed people off when it got introduced into the movies, too, though, because, like, apparently it's a little different in the comics and, like, books and stuff.
I don't care about the comics. What
They
did
never
George
threw
Lucas
in
say?
Obi-Wan's power, though.
Huh?
Obi-Wan, he's got a really cool power for a light side of the Force. He can boil the Force and throw it at people, and they never show that. He does in the books. He can heat up the Force and midichlorians so much that they're boiling, and he can, like, project it, like cast it at people.
Dude, Obi-Wan's the best in general. Just as a role model, imagine
You think
his
he's
time.
better than Qui-Gon Jinn?
Well, from the movies, Obi-Wan's a great example. Also, this came out. Qui-Gon Jinn was the only one who could defeat Palpatine, apparently. Have you heard this? What's so good about him?
Qui-Gon Jinn?
He's Liam Neeson.
What?
Okay.
I will
Okay.
get you.
If you have your kids kidnapped once, that's a tragedy, bro. By all means, go get them back. If it happens twice, okay, you know, I can still follow that. I can see that happening. You get your kids kidnapped 3 times, same fucking kid. That's no longer a coincidence.
You only have
3
one
and more
kid.
sets a pattern. You have one kid been kidnapped 3 times. You're a bad parent at that point.
And your ex-wife.
You don't think that you'd be on extra super protocol security head on a swivel if your kid was kidnapped twice already? You're gonna let it happen a 3rd time? What are you doing, man?
I don't know.
How are you gonna do?
I've seen the first 2, and I stopped watching after. I didn't watch the 3rd one.
See, 3 or more sets a pattern. At a certain point, you can't help but think, does she just want to be kidnapped just to get her dad's attention? You know what I mean?
Maybe I should treat the 3rd Taken movie like I treated like the first or the Hangover movies, where like the first one's really good, second one's fucking utter garbage, and then the 3rd one's like, oh, we might have got back to the same level as the first movie.
Dude, Qui-Gon Jinn, just for me, he's a badass Jedi.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's got a really good lightsaber.
He's the
handling
first one
ability.
to get a Force Ghost.
Well, it said he understood.
He
the
taught
prophecies.
Yoda how to Force Ghost.
Damn.
How to become the Force. On top of that,
Well, it says
he's
he
the
understood
chillest. He always wins because he sits out, plays in his head, will have visions of exactly how the fight can go, and he just follows it. Okay, that's why he's always chilling, because he just like meditates, thinks about the fight. The Force gives him visions of what could happen.
Better. Which is why, so it says in here, he knew that the prophecy could be manipulated by like the dark side, kind of manipulated it any way you wanted to. So he studied it intently. So it says he took a nuanced view of the Force, and so it says him and Master Yoda discouraged Master Yoda didn't like to examine the prophecies for believing they could conduit the dark side kind of a thing. But he goes, I'm going to study it because it's the prophecy, what the Force wants. So hypothetically, he knew that little boy over here was going to be the chosen one,
Was he?
in the way that you...
Dude, it's so crazy
Thought it
that
was gonna
even
be.
Yoda was too prideful
Or was Luke the chosen one?
to see any of it.
What?
I think Anakin was the chosen one, but some people are like, oh, Luke was the chosen one.
How?
He brings balance to the Force. That's all the chosen one is supposed to do. What's
Yeah.
he do? Kills all the
Is that
young...
the only
I think
qualification?
that's what happened. Is like Anakin was supposed to be the chosen one, because
is.
like that's what the prophecy said. But
But then you wouldn't
I think
get
it's
Luke.
Luke.
But
I
then
think
you
it's
wouldn't
Luke.
get Luke
It
until
can't
you
be
got
Luke.
Anakin.
Because what Anakin does is he restores balance. That's the whole thing. They think he's going to do it for good. No, he sells a score. There's one Sith Lord, one apprentice, right? Okay.
Also, sis, that's a horrible way
But
to go.
they have
Just in
what,
numbers,
millions of
it's a horrible way
Jedi?
to go.
They got millions of youngling apprentices, so he kills them all. He literally balances the scales. Now there's 2 Jedi, 1 Jedi, 1 Sith.
That's not how it's supposed to go.
That's how it's supposed to go.
Just a small.
Because the Force
numbers
doesn't
like that?
care. That's the whole thing about like what the new movies did.
It's
That
supposed to be
like I think it
balanced.
was good is that they were like, even Yoda was like, we don't need those teachings. We fucking failed. Like
Yeah.
we are now seeing and realizing the error of our ways. We were doing good
So then they're
to
not
benefit
gonna teach-
ourselves,
Yeah.
not to benefit everything.
Yeah.
So
Because
that's
they were
why they
like,
did
oh,
that?
balance means that there's going to be more good than evil. No, it means
Balance.
balance.
So it's only supposed to be like 2 and 2 the whole time.
Well,
Yeah, not 2 and 2,
but just
they
like
had thousands of younglings like, I'm going to grow up and kill all the Sith in the world. There's 2, okay?
So wait a minute. So now they're gonna let the Force pick. Is that the whole?
There's
time?
no more Force anymore. There's no more anything anymore.
there is the Force, but a lot of it's to the point where like very few people know how to use it now.
Only
Which
because of
makes
blown
it
out ability.
special
They're
like
going to be
it was in the
confused.
original movies.
Yes.
They're going to be confused now.
Okay, cool.
They're going to be confused now. They're just going to have this weird power of prophecy and everything like that. Being able to move shit.
But then
no
the
one can
Force
teach
is
them
gonna
anymore.
lead them where
I
they
don't
need
know.
to
I
go,
hope.
and
I think for the new movies,
For
they're
there to be
going
no
back.
more-
They're going back to like the old Republic.
For there to be no more
That'd
Sith,
be
though,
dope.
and no more Jedi.
So pre
That ruins everything.
Like hopefully we can see young Qui-Gon or something like that would be really cool.
Young
I
Qui-Gon
wish
would be
they're getting
great.
rid of all of those.
Huh?
They can't.
They're not getting rid of.
They're giving
The
a 3
prequels?
trilogy to Ryan Johnson, who's the Last Jedi.
Ryan Johnson.
No, they're not.
They are. I'm telling.
I'll
I
quit.
saw it the other day.
I quit. If they give it to Ryan Johnson, I quit.
Ryan Johnson.
Because those movies, I know they were all different. All 3 of them were, or the first and the third one were done by the same person, and then the middle one was done by Abrams, right? Or no, J.J. Abrams did the
First and
first
second.
and the third one.
Did he?
Yeah,
I can't recall.
and then yeah,
Oh
whoever.
no!
You know what I want?
I don't want
If-
to click on this.
You know what I want? I want, what is that guy's name? Pulp Fiction? Tarantino. I want Quentin Tarantino to do a Star Wars movie.
No.
Think about how trippy that would be.
No.
That would be awesome.
Okay.
Or a Marvel movie. Have him do a Marvel
you can
movie.
give up now. You can give up. So Ryan Johnson gets 3 movies,
Huh.
and he's making it around the Force-sensitive broom boy in The Last Jedi, which is why he
That we
was
saw,
brought into
that
it.
we saw for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
What? What? Broom Boy?
This little kid.
Did they have brooms in space?
They're making it around this kid on the planet of.
Oh,
wherever he was
oh,
at.
you know what's cool about that?
He looks He looks like if they took the guy that plays the Mandalorian
Dude.
and made him like a little kid.
Okay, you know what sucks? Okay, so there's
Does
okay.
he not?
Can we just get back to the fact that guess what? Everything's balanced now because there's nothing. Thanks, Ray. Okay, then there's going to be a prophecy around this kid, and what's he supposed to do? Balance it even more with what? There's one of him. He's just going to become 2 Sith Lords, a Sith Lord and a Sith Apprentice, and become a Jedi at the same time. No, you can't.
Well, Ray.
What's his story gonna
Ray
be? Doesn't-
buried the Skywalker's lightsabers, so like, who's gonna come and find them? Because like
Disney,
they obviously
you
put them
ruined
there
it.
so that like, and they showed it on screen so people can like.
There's supposed to be a
Think about
never-ending
it.
battle. You
Yeah.
get too much good side, then you get the Clone Wars. Too much dark side, you get the rest of the movies ever. You have to have balance. You can't just destroy it all.
Dude, have you guys seen the Clone Wars show? Like all of it?
No.
Do it.
No. I don't like that kind of
Do it.
animation.
Oh my goodness. You know what?
It doesn't matter.
How are they bringing back Darth
Watch
Maul?
it. They literally. Oh well, that's in. I guess he is in the Clone Wars, but he's better in Rebels.
Yeah, it's
But,
like, well, you were cutting half down an elevator shaft, you're dead. Right?
Actually,
Also,
no.
Qui-Gon-
Darth Maul in the newest like season of the Clone Wars.
Is a nut? Just
It's the last episode with Darth Maul in it is fucking awesome. Like it's spoiler alert. It's kind of you remember the Darth Vader scene from Rogue One?
yeah.
It's like almost exactly like that, but they take it and they make it Darth Maul, and like they don't give him a lightsaber, so he's literally just forcing everything. And he's like, he takes these dudes, like slams them up against the ceiling,
Oh.
like he's just like annihilating all these guys. It's awesome.
How did he survive? You're
Well,
gonna take out Qui-Gon Jinn, but you're gonna leave Darth Maul?
You
Really?
can survive without any. What organs are in your legs?
He was halved.
But
It wasn't
There's
just from
nothing in
the
your
waist.
Yeah, it fries it. So if you
It
slice
cauterizes it.
Okay, you're right. If he's thrown down an elevator shaft in a space
he has
and
the
gets
force.
exited
What
out
if
of
he
the
goes
building.
like this? Vroom.
There's no gravity.
Okay, cool.
The gravity was turned off, right?
You're right. So we can breathe in space.
Oh no, not in.
He was
Now he can breathe
he
in
was
space.
on the planet of Naboo. You
Pal-
go down the shaft.
Palpatine lived in Naboo. He just went and swept him up.
Is there a
They
story
were
for
they
this?
were not on Naboo. They were in space.
No.
So what? He orbits the planet, survives that,
in the movies,
survives
they
not
were
being
on
able to
Naboo.
breathe.
Yeah, they were in Naboo. For
They were in
some
Naboo. I
reason,
thought they were in space, about to.
Nope. He
They
was
were on Naboo.
He falls down the shaft. I imagine you can go like this. Vroom. But even if you drop to safety.
I mean, he can
You-
still
you have
use the
the Force.
force. Yeah.
What if you talk with the Force?
That's why it makes me so mad that
Also,
Mace Windu is dead. Like, it makes me so infuriated because like he could have survived. Like literally, Anakin literally did it earlier in that movie, or in the second movie where he falls forever and then just lands on a speeder, and he's fine. You're telling me Mace just like, who's way more powerful than Anakin at that point, just like falls to his death?
Powerful in a different
Yeah.
way. Mace Windu was the greatest saber battlist of all the Jedi.
Right. So you would
He was the
think
greatest.
that he had many falls from battling before, and that he would have survived. But then like they've used his voice in the last movie, so I'm guessing he's dead.
I'm guessing, yeah. Damn it.
Because they only use people that are dead, except for Ahsoka.
No, Ahsoka. Yeah, so Ahsoka gets her own movie.
Who?
Ahsoka from the Anakin's apprentice in the Clone Wars.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. That's gonna
Ahsoka.
be bad.
Anakin had an apprentice.
Have you seen the actress
Do you
that might
see the
play
problem
her?
with that?
She's awesome.
He
She's
was an
the same
apprentice
actress
himself.
from Daredevil.
Well, spoiler alert, she finds out that he's no good, I
If
guess.
Palpatine never died, Anakin never became the Master. You have to kill the Master to become the Master. So then how does he have an
She's in the
apprentice?
Mandalorian. She's in the Mandalorian.
Oh,
season
okay,
2.
okay. So there's claymation telling me that everything we know about Star Wars is wrong.
No, it's the
No.
Mandalorian on Disney Plus.
No, he doesn't. He has a apprentice before he becomes Darth Vader.
Yeah,
He can't, because he can't be a Master before he becomes Darth Vader, because Palpatine lives. And the dark side, you have to kill your Master.
He's
and
not
then
He's
take
the
not-
his
dark
place.
side yet. He's a
good.
Jedi.
It's before the end of episode
He's still
2.
a Jedi?
Yes.
Well, how
it's
can
in
he-
between the Clone Wars. So like it's in between episode 2 and episode
answer.
3.
He wasn't granted the status of Jedi Knight or Master yet.
He was a knight.
Yeah,
He was a Knight, but he wasn't a Master.
Right, actually,
So
and
he
he
couldn't
was
have taken on an
the
apprentice.
But
He got
Dude.
denied.
He was also on the
Obi-Wan
council in the third
took
movie.
on Anakin before he was a Master too.
Yeah.
No, he
You
just
have to
did-
be a Jedi Knight to have an apprentice. You don't have to be a Master.
Yeah.
You become a Master after you're
became
started
Jedi
by
teaching.
default because
Yes.
Qui-Gon would have wanted that.
Huh?
Qui-Gon would have wanted that.
What
But how did Qui-Gon would have wanted Obi-Wan to become Master, and he was ready for it. Anakin wasn't ready. They said that, and they denied it.
No, but even
So he
Obi-Wan
just takes an
wasn't.
apprentice anyway?
He admits that he wasn't ready, and he didn't become a Master until
Yeah.
after the.
Which is why he blames himself for Anakin as well. For being
Yeah.
that way, because he thought he wasn't ready.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bingo, bingo.
But who gave Anakin the permission? That's not.
Well, I know in the
The-
third movie
the
they
council.
say, they say we grant you the rank of, or to be on the council, just not as master. So he's
Yeah.
a knight on the council.
I
in
thought
the third
only
movie.
a Master could have an apprentice.
No, they get their
Yeah,
apprentice before they're masters, and as you train and you grow that bond between the apprentice,
No way. Is this the chick that's gonna play her?
is it the
Rosario
same chick?
Dawson?
Yeah, the same chick from the Daredevil movie or show.
Dude, she's perfect for that.
Oh
Look at
yeah,
her
she
face.
she
I
looks
can see
great.
it. I can see it. Make her orange. Give her like weird hair.
Yeah.
Also, she's gorgeous.
Oh yeah, she's cool.
She's
Rosario
not bad
Dawson.
either. For a
Rosario
skinny broad,
Dawson.
not bad looking.
How old are you? And where do you live? That sounds so bad.
All right, on that note, we're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a
On that
5-minute
note,
break.
Rosario Dawson, please. I'm not gonna find you. I'm just gonna look up your age.
That's right, dog.
41. By golly, hello.
She's in the movie Flight with Denzel Washington too, and she's great in that movie.
That's great.
I think that's her.
Oh, it says you're single. By golly.
Boy, howdy.
Well, I guess we're done airspace now because of that. All right, peace. We'll see you later. Next episode.
Bye, guys.
Good job, buddy. Yay!